Let's see here. Oh, alright, I need this open too. Need to be able to make sure I can actually see what people are saying. Close that. That add thing better change because that's way too close. Thumbnails. Hacker. Peek. Won't post the same thing twice because that seems inconsiderate. Okay. Get these going. All the bitrate's still surviving. Twitter. Good evening all and welcome to Thursday. Almost had to remember what day of the week it was. We're gonna be tackling a bit more RPG goodness today with some Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. So let's see if we can recover our ID. VTuber. Better. Get out of there. Here. Go. Kiss channel. Let's see how much hacking we need to do in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. There. Let's just take a quick little peek here. There. Then a couple more. I would be a little bit worried if I could post in that chat. Then couple more. Oh. There and brain. I guess here is technically a better spot for these. Alrighty then. Hey there, Solace. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the evening's running well so far on your side. I'm just getting my usual stuff set up, but how are things on your side so far? Looks like I can at least keep 2 streams running, and that doesn't seem to impact my upload. That's at least handy. You're out of sanity. Yay, and possibly not yay. Hopefully you just mean Arknights, because I'd imagine that the work sanity is kind of needed. There we go. Apparently a cat had made their way into the cabin at some point, because there was a bunch of hair on my microphone. I don't have to specify. I mean, you don't, no. Technically speaking, it's all up to you as to whether or not you'd like to share that information. Face ad spot's done. So let's get on with it then. And see if we can get going with this. Also controller. Come here, buddy. Alright, so what were we doing last time? And do I have the right screen up? I believe so. Main screen would have this be a little bit off-centered if I had that up. Okay, cool. Much better. Alrighty, let's figure out where the heck we were actually doing last, because I recall grinding a little bit. By the way, I've been grinding a little bit. Let's just heal up real quick. And I believe that... I guess we're doing side quests for now. Okay. Thank you, Digimon. We always appreciate your love and kindness. Let's just go back to our computer and see what's going on then. Because I'd wager that someone has sent us an email by now, and if not, then someone's boss needs to get them fired relatively quickly. Oot. Just bring my drink over here. I think during the halftime show I'll have to refill that, but should be good. Okay, so we did just finish that one, which is good because I want that memory up. Fighting beetles. I was checking bugs online when I found a beetle I've never seen before. I needed to find more about it. Beetle, beetle, Beetlejuice. Wonder what one they're talking about. Oh, whoops. Forgot that you can just open them. Alright, let's see here. Client self-stylized etymologist. I'll contact him and ask details on the case. Admittedly speaking, etymology is, or entomology, you're gonna have to be a little bit specific when you're dealing between the language of words and the language of bugs. But I feel like entomology is just an interesting pastime to have, because it's obviously a fairly big thing in Japan, if the old Pokemon story is anything to go by. But I know it's still relatively popular over in the West to some degree as well, just because having a proper bug box, I guess just display case for them once you do functionally taxidermy them, or the equivalent vowelage of taxidermy for bug keeping, or bug displaying rather. But I have seen a few of the cases go up, and they do at least look fairly interesting. So it would at least be fun to see how they end up doing that. Just because I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to imagine trying to keep something like that from not decomposing after being pinned to a foam board. Ah, okay, yeah. And at least when you're obsessed with something, you're probably going to be able to talk about it for a while. For nearly an hour. Oh, Jesus, okay. Gotta be a little bit careful when you're sharing your interests with others. Unless you're able to have a fairly wide audience in there, you usually don't want to be prattling off to one person for more than, like, 20 minutes, I want to say, is a safe bet. Otherwise, you start getting rumors floating around, and that's never a good thing. Cool. Go and find out what those insects are. They're more than likely Digimon, but that very much depends on which ones we're talking about here, because I don't think they're going to be nice and just immediately give us a Tentamon battle ring. Beetle Arena should be... Yep. Ooh. That's very green. And that's cherry and wood. What are you two doing here? Dude. Oh. Huh. Okay, that's new. Why are the training sisters here? Jim's been doing really well, thanks to you. I mean, it was doing really well. I got super fired up and sort of forgot myself, and she just smashed up the gym. That is incredibly rude of you there, Blanc. You gotta really pay attention to that anger point. Otherwise, you're not going to do very well in a teaching position. They usually fire teachers when they get too angry. So they're actually going to be assistants in the hacker's memory story. Special Digivolution? What? Peculiar ways to meet certain requirements, like raising the level of certain statuses. These special Digivolutions come in 4 main flavors: Armor, Spirit, DNA, and Mode. Yeah, those are all fairly standard nowadays. Armor Digi needs eggs. DNA Digivolution is doing the fusion dance. And they gave you the proper warning: if you de-digivolve a DNA digivolved thing, they just kinda die. You want to raise XVmon, Stingmon's AVI bit first? Yeah, and then mode change is just shifting between one form to another, which we'll get to eventually. Actually, can we do that now? Don't think 5 is going to be enough, but... Oh no, we're not actually there yet. Wow, okay, I'm a decent amount off. Guess I haven't done training on you at all, now that I'm seeing it. Let's see here. So, health, defense, and speed. What are you lacking in? What does Lively do again? Because it's been a hot minute. Lively is probably speed. Or SP, because that does seem a little bit high. Let's just take a quick look here. Digimon Cyber Sleuth personalities. Let's see here. Lively is actually the SP bonus. Okay. So we would probably want to do something about... What's the better one for this? Speed 150, defense 150, health 16. So we're about 12 points of health away. 150 speed and 150 defense? We're gonna have to do some specific training, I think. Let's see here. Can I buy those yet out of curiosity? Because if I'm able to get a hold of the chips to either downgrade or upgrade certain stats, that does kind of solve a problem relatively nicely for us. Let's see here. Eden Entrance, I think, is where you usually get these. Hello? Oh. Hi, buddy. We'll take... Oh. Okay, even a researcher USB. Alright, I'll take it. Let's see here. Can we buy the restrictions yet? We can buy the patches. That's pretty good. So that would be health, SP, attack, defense, and intelligence, I think. Probably want the defense one. So we'll take that. Items. Durability patch on Hildramon. Oh no. Durability is HP. Whoops. I guess that's still technically needed, so not entirely a bad thing. But I guess then something else we could do with Hildramon is I probably want to shove him into the camp at some point and do some specific training. Just try and give him some remaining points in defense and speed, just so that way we can get up there a wee bit quicker. And we'll get into Imperial Dramon. That'll be cool. And I don't think anyone else is ready yet, but I guess it's worth checking. Digimon There's the double again. But just to explain what's going on in this level, at least, the red squares are going to be elevators, so they just push you up and down. Fairly helpful. But when it's in these stages, it can get a little bit messy. Let's see here. Oh, Duramon can actually go up. We don't have the points for it yet, but Duramon can actually go up and just become Ultimate Sword. Sistermon, we're not quite at this yet, but we also need to work on ability, which is probably going to be soon. Actually, we're not using Sistermon right now in terms of fighting, so if we do that, that'll get us up to 57. That's pretty good. Oops. Sure. Get the ability. And then for... I don't think we'd really want to worry about Blanc evolved. We'll probably just worry about... Worry about Sistermon CL. And then we'll just get that up to evolve. Just that way we've got a nice little holy virus on our side. And then I believe that I've got some guys in storage that we were working on. Yeah, because we got Tiger Vespamon now. So Tiger Vespamon is at least helpful for us, because that also gives us a virus to work with too. Would it be good to get rid of Magna, just so that way we can have... Maybe? Not too bad of a trade. That way we can just have a virus on the squad. Alrighty. Good enough. Eldramon will need a little bit of extra training, but that's fine. Alrighty then, so what do we got to deal with in this area? This just kicks us back to the very top. Okay, good enough. Which means the only way is left. Meet up with Cherry and Woodmon here. Hey guys, what's up? Never expected to see a human. Something I want to ask? Yeah, we just kind of saw these wicked fighting beetles. Oh, yeah. Dude, you should just tell them about the beetles. I'm sure they would listen to us if we at least mentioned the Beatles. The very famous band that's surely playing in this digital world. Demand they move aside, or politely ask them to move aside. I don't think we really get an option here, but we'll be polite and ask. In exchange for your life. Yeah, this kind of seemed inevitable. But hello there, old man. I do kind of wonder if you carved that cane out of something way too important to you. Pop. That's a little bit. Death Braid Blaster will be neutral, because we're using a neutral. Probably good enough. And then did I put the AoE on Dura? I did not put the AoE on Dura. Okay, well, I guess just cut down that tree. You've got the power, my dude. You're just a gigantic walking piece of brass. I'm sure you can handle yourself. There we go. Sistermon's gonna get all the EXP to get back up to CL nice and quick. Oh, they just kind of chill over to the side here. Ooh, farm plugin. Cool. Never hurts to get guys working a little bit harder on the farm. Now, let's see here. What's your puzzle going to be, game? And should I be worried? So that's a no. This just seems important, so sure, what's up here? Hmm. Okay, that's a new one. I'm not even allowed to hack it. Okay. I guess that's just a wall we need to unlock somewhere else. Which, if I'd hazard a guess, it'd have to be somewhere over here. And then that'll probably open up the gate for us. Just so that way we have to walk all the way around. Now let's see here. We need you, good sir. Then up. Oh. Well, crap. Okay. Not what we were supposed to do. Noted. So it wants me to look at all the other stations, huh? I only saw the one. So I guess that means I'm missing something somewhere. Alright, Cherrymon. Let's see what you... Oh, wow. Weird actually getting the groups of 4 rookies. It's a bit much, but probably a better place to just murder and grind, so... Come on here, you little babies. We'll at least help you out a little bit and send you on your way. Maybe with a school lunch. We'll have to see how generous we're feeling. Oh, nice. Crest actually got a level up, too. We'll take that. Let's see here. Then this wall is also here. A weird setup. Okay. So we hit a switch, but what did that do for us? Does it change the teleporter? Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. Good old blind Jude. Alrighty, let's get on over here then. What can you do for us, Mr. Switch? Will you unlock the last one for us? Cool. I'll take that. And thank you for the idle head pat, Solace. Dude. One of these days I'll actually be able to keep my memory in check and realize what's going on. But until that point, I think we're just gonna have to keep trucking. Oh, that's not good. That's Mega Kabuterimon versus... I don't remember what beetle that is, but I do remember that that's just the evil beetle form that usually pops up. It's a human, how dare you trespass on our battleground? That's it, Grand Kuwagamon. You're not allowed to be used, Grand Kuwagamon, as much as you look interesting. You are very much intended to be evil. We're fighting to see who's stronger. We'll stop. We will not stop until one of us loses. Okay, so the determined giant fight. That's honestly fine. Okay, so they have actively been advertising the fact that they've been trying to kick each other's butts in the entire time. I mean, smart. It's a good way to actually get some extra clicks. Ah, they're starving. Been fighting for days, their food's run out. Sap from a plant Digimon? Well, I guess we're gonna go bully Cherrymon for a little bit then. Hey Cherrymon, can I have some of your fruit, please, and thank you? I'm sure these guys would very much appreciate it. It's just a small little request. I'm sure it'll be fine for you. Hey. Kinda need some sap. We lost the survival of the fittest in this world. The weak should obey the strong. Okay. The old man at least knows what he's talking about. Especially in this world, because the Digimon tend to have a little bit of a problem. Oh, there we go. We've revived bugs with the power of tree sap. Gotta love it. Hope our fight goes viral. Let's not let our audience down. That was a surprisingly easy subquest. We just had the Cherrymon fight. Yeah, they're fighting because they're trying to prove themselves. Trying to do the best that they can in this digital world. There we go. I feel like it's my duty to continue to observe their battle and spread the word to as many people as possible. Man's gonna take their links and post them on Facebook. Well, I guess Facebook would be a good place to actually post about fighting. People tend to like the... not raunchier. What's the word? More violent news? Something along those lines. But that should help them out a little bit and maybe get them some CPM going. Let's see here. Don't think there was anything super fancy from that quest, sadly. But good enough. And then... looks like... oh, the Fae. Okay, I didn't think Fae would actually post a quest on an open forum. Tokyo Shot Groove is ruining Eden. Can't they risk making Zack... or can they risk making Zaxxon mad? Let him know. Wow, okay, he's just sending anyone who's open to the call. I mean... that seems fine, if they're causing an actual menace, at least. And that means we get to talk with Faye a little bit more, and I'm sure everyone loves when that happens. Oh. We actually have to pick someone to join us for this. Huh. The fact that you can pick you is actually a little bit interesting here. Because I don't even remember if he has a Digimon at all. And I'm not sure if we've really told him about this job either. I mean, I'll ask Erica if he wants to join us. Cool. Friendship. Trying to defeat the leader of the enemy team, then he can control the emblems and gain the upper hand. Cool. So there's 4 enemy hacker teams, emblem and effect. Paralyze allies in battle. Oh, this is going to be horseshit, isn't it? Okay. In territory capture, hacking emblems that represent control over the area will be arranged on the map. If there's any enemy team's emblems in the area, your allies will be at a disadvantage during the battle. Then players can take control of those emblems, and if allies take control of all the emblems, your allies gain an advantage during battle. Okay. So we have to play capture the flag midst fighting people? I guess we'll see how this ends up going. Ah, we got champions now. Hi there, buds. How's it going? You're not going to do the best here, but I assure you, you're at least going to have an option. There we go. Tiger up, Sister Blanc up. We'll take that. Alrighty, well, guess we're keeping an eye out for those emblems, which look to purposefully be guarded by other people. Okay. So I guess we have to at least do one fight with this downside. So let's see here. Oh, hey, rookies. Your guys are weaker than the champions in this area. What are you doing? Oof. Okay. Yep. One down, at least. And then you're kind of just here for doing raw, neutral, fun times. So this should probably help out a bit. Yeah. Paralysis, schmalalysis. We don't really need to care about that now, do we? And of course we get a para recovery from doing the fight. Oh, that's just BM. Hi. I'm going to actively paralyze your team. Tomorrow's Friday again. Time sure flies. Welcome in, Nano. Hopefully the evening's running well for you so far. Yep, tomorrow is a nice old Friday. That way we'll actually get to a weekend and we won't have to worry too much about work. Oh, well, there it is. I'm taking that. But how are things on your side, Nano? Am I in 160p today, or do I get to be fancy in 720p? Let's see here. Do you have spread? I'll just do that. Ooh, that was good. Then we'll just poke with Paildramon. It's been raining all day. Admittedly, it's been off and on raining on our side, but I think it's more so the issue of the cold warning that was swinging by us too. So we kind of have to deal with a lot of excess moisture as well as just rain, or a lot of moisture, and then just a significant amount of ice to follow it up. Which is why I didn't bother going outside today. It seemed like a bit too much of a risk. But at the very least, I'd say that it's been at least a darker day. So I haven't really had to worry too much about sunlight being a problem. Oh boy. Emblem out of reach? Oh no, not out of reach. Hello. Alright, let's see here. So we've got a tank and we've got a bee. Goodbye, Mr. Tank. I also don't have attack animations on, do I? Probably should do that after this battle. Lovely. Alright then, Paildramon. What are you good for here? May as well do that. Oh. Hey, there he is, though. Thank you for the sombrero, and thank you very much for the beach ball. But how are things going on your side so far, Izo? Have you been enjoying life? Have you been able to get into Minecraft at all? Or are you stuck in the same corporate world as the rest of us, where we've just got too much on our plate? Moistness and coldness is a dangerous combination. For a good number of reasons, yeah. Because you usually don't want to have to worry about figuring out how you can skate to work, since that can always be a bit of a problem. I guess either. Jude might have both. Well, I'm not exactly moist by any stretch of the imagination. You meant the liquid nitro? Liquid nitrogen, I guess, is a weird concept for considering moistness. Even as a liquid, I'm not sure if I would count it as such, if only because it'll evaporate as soon as it gets out of its containment unit anyways. Which is an additional reason as to why I needed the coat for more efficient storage. But at least when it comes down to it, I wouldn't exactly call it a liquid, like in terms of moist energy, at least. Let's see, I'm a ball of stress rolling through rolling through life right now. That is completely understandable, Iso. Oh, nice spider patch. I am in a similar situation, although not catastrophically bad yet. But when you kind of just have people being like, hey, Jude, I need you to do a thing. What's that thing, you might ask? Well, it's a thing one of your coworkers does, but he's too busy to do it, so we need you to do it instead. And I'm aware that you've never touched it before. We just need you to do it, please and thanks. So life is fun. It's fun essentially being backup for whomever may exist. Because you both have to flex your ability to get everything going on the fly, as well as potentially bullshitting your way through it. There we go. And I think we need one more. So far I haven't had to bullshit my way out of it at least, but has been annoying. Just having to get more of that going. Oh. This one's a phony. Okay. But hopefully speaking at least, the weekend arrives for you sooner rather than later, Izo. And then you can kind of just roll off into bed. cover yourself up and not have to worry about it for a couple days. Because that's kind of what I'm hoping for tomorrow. Speed restraint chip, not bad. Oh, hey, you've got both of the Gardromons. Lovely. Not gonna help you a ton, but lovely, all the same. I also forgot to turn attack animations on. After this fight, we'll be good. Oh. Buff but poisoned. And that's just ironic. Thank you, Tiger Vespa. Always appreciate the extra para. Dude. I guess, though, there is some level of moisture that ends up coming along with liquid nitrogen, now that I think about it. Because what you'd end up doing is pouring liquid nitrogen onto something and flash freezing it. And then if you just let it warm up a bit, so that way it actually advances into its regular unfrozen state again, then you do at least get moisture off that. Oh, come here. We'll grab that. Eating cold beans. Oh, Nano. Did you not have a hot plate to put your beans on, at least? Does that mean you need someone to build that for you? Because I know as a college student, that tends to be the biggest problem. You just don't have the appropriate amount of heat for most things. Also, hello. Before I forget again. Apply. Get rid of that. What does Devimon throw during its Demi-Dart special move? Syringes. Might have to do some nitrogen experiments on Jude. Cold beans with coconut milk. Cold beans with coconut milk. I'm not sure how that would go, in all honesty. Oh, hey, it's a Metal Greymon. And he's paralyzed now. Go suck a dingus, buddy. Alright, I need data. There we go. It's like a traditional food in my country. I guess I should probably double check and ask, but by cold beans, what kind of beans are we talking about here? Because I think that definition is what's screwing me up a little bit. Pop. Good crit. That did nothing. Oh, thank you, Wormmon. Let's see here. Water. Go for it. Lovely. Ooh, we got the panic, too. Cool. Well, he's parafused, so that's always nice. We realistically should try and take out the tank if we have the opportunity to. But we're not going to kill it, I don't think. Yeah, because you resist that. There we go. It's called black bean soup, but I'm eating it cold. That sounds familiar, at least. Oh, cool. Thank you for the extra help. Can't say I've had it, obviously. Canada is a melting pot, for sure, of cultures, but my upbringing was not, unfortunately. As cool as that would have been, but I ate very, very boring fooding. Until recently, I think is the best way of saying that. Also, thank you very much, Cressmon. But in terms of a black bean soup, so then it would be, I'm assuming, pureed? I'm sorry. We get to go on dates with our friends? They're just adding that in now? Oh. Nope, she's hungry. What do I like to eat? The usual jelly treats, energy bars, stuff like that, you can get them from the vending machine. I eat the cafe snacks too, you know, chocolate. I have a more substantial meal in the evening, but only when my brother Chitose brings it to my room. That doesn't sound like enough. Enough for you? I mean, I can't exactly lie, that's basically what I do too. Unless I'm on the weekends where I try to eat a lunch as well. But it's not the healthiest thing in the world, and I'm aware of that, but it kinda works for people. In a weird way. Definitely don't recommend it, though. Oh, nice, SP capsules, thank you. I'd like the extra energy boost. Oh yeah, we even got an achievement for date time. Okay. I guess we just get to go on dates with our friends now. That's a weird mechanic to be adding in here, because I thought we were at least halfway in the game now. But there you go, Faye. I guess that's why you can come along as well, even though we don't exactly tell him about our hacking job. Ask Mirai. Will say, it's a little bit odd that they kind of half force you to go to Mirai just to figure out what's going on next. Because it seems conceptually weird that they couldn't just get a cutscene going for it. There's a customer mumbling to herself at the K Cafe in Nakano. Cafe's reputation could suffer if you don't do anything about her. Maybe you should offer to lend a hand as a friend. Do come again if you ever lose your way. Okay. Because I feel like an easy enough solution to it would be like, Mirai just gets a holocaster that she's able to put up for us, and be like, hey, by the way, Sunshine, there's plot points in X area of the map. I recommend that you go there, please and thanks. Now let's see here. What do we got around? You and your ridiculously high contrast colors. Then what else? Because I can't really comment too much on the fancier foods, as much as I would like to. I have been trying to eat more, like, varieties of foods lately, just so that way I can expand my palate a little bit. There's only so much you can get from eating burgers and fries, unfortunately. Oh wait, K Cafe is on the 3rd floor. I can go this way, right? Cool. Give me that. K Cafe. Lovely. Oh, it's you. Wait. Mirai specifically said her, who was babbling about something. They never really confirmed used gender, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe we're just that dense. Okay, sure, we can help you out. I guess we'll have to see what's going on then. Yeah, actually this is the quickest way. Also, idle curiosity, I can't go in here, right? Not yet. Okay, so it's open as an option. Just nothing yet. I mean, I can't wait for the day we actually get to meet up with Detective Mom again. She's not super important to this story, but it's always good to see whether or not her coffee can kill you or not. Let's see here, Ikebukuro. I know I've also just been letting YouTube run a little bit lately, and it does seem to end up on a lot of Japan vloggers lately. And I don't exactly mind it, but it is definitely a weird occurrence when I'm just kind of letting YouTube roll its wheels and then I end up on a Sea Dog video of him challenging people to crane game fun. Lend me your one-day girlfriend. A friend asked me to verify some places, but I'm too embarrassed to go alone. I want to help Jude. Or I want you to help Jude. Okay. This case from you. This must be what he was talking about at the K Cafe. What does he mean by verification? Ooh. Do we get an outfit? Does that mean we get to dress up? That isn't Tokyo handy. I'll start there. Okay. Hold up. There may be mistranslations or potential realizations. I also misread where I'm supposed to go, so I forgot it already. No, you don't gotta go back there. This is technically a main quest, right? Would you show that for me? Hey, cool. Tokyo handy. Okay. That's not a place I can just go to, is it? I believe that's Shinjuku. Oh, you. Wherefore art thou? I'm here to be your one-day girlfriend. Thinking this is the wrong area. What was that? Nope, one more. Tokyo handy. Oops. Tokyo handy is not the gigantic crosswalk. Oops. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, right. I got a little bit trailed off talking about random YouTube shenaniganry. So I do kind of let it end up on just random channels lately. But it does kind of bring to mind the idea of what would happen if I was able to go over there. I'm not 100% certain how that would go. I'm thankfully not super blind to the fact that it would probably be next to impossible to move there. As interesting as it would be to live in Japan, with the potential options for walkabouts and such. But conceptually it'd be fun. Just going there for a short-ish term visit. Just to see what you can see, and have some fun while you are there. I'm also quite dense. Tokyo handy, Tokyo handy. Is that in here? It's Game World. Can't do anything there. For the mobile shop. Is there anything named Tokyo handy that I'm missing? Don't think... Oh, yeah. Duh, it's right here. Hey, you. So about the case, to tell the truth, I want you to go to some potential date spots with me. Yeah, I know, it sounds just a little bit weird. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not up to anything weird. My friend just asked me to verify date spots for him to go with his girlfriend. At first, I turned him down because I was just too embarrassed, but he insisted. So please, if only to help me help my friend, can you just come with? Are you sure I'm the right choice? Wouldn't it be better to ask a girl? I mean, technically both valid questions with use line of reasoning here, but... What are you talking about? You're the only choice. I mean, there's no one else I can ask. You're clearly my only friend in the world, considering I only ever get to see you, and the one time I wasn't with you, I was being bullied. Knew I could count on you. Alright, let's go to the first place, the aquarium. Aquarium's a wonderful date spot, conceptually. Aw, nice. We actually get you following us now. Aquarium. Isn't the aquarium the place that we tried to prevent from being exploded before? I'm actually going to reuse that again. I mean, I'm down for it. Wasn't expecting it, but I'm down for it. Does that mean I can go there? But how does one get to the aquarium? This is actually going to test my ability to remember things. I'm not sure I like that very much. Let's see. Where was the aquarium again? I guess we're just going to have to wander around for a bit. I'm sure you won't mind. Let's see here. Aquarium, aquarium. Where dost see the fish? And I guess as a question... Head to the aquarium in Ikebukuro. Okay. Oh, duh. It's literally the building right here, isn't it? Hold on. It's not the building right there? Ah, it's literally underground. Okay. A shoal of tiny fish is swimming over. Oh, I've been to an aquarium in ages. Hey, I mean, you're allowed to be excited about an aquarium, you. Can you play the girlfriend? I'll be the boyfriend. If we don't set the mood, how are we supposed to verify whether this place would make a good date spot? Wouldn't be very good at playing the girl. You do it. It's a case. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll play the boyfriend. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we can either be begrudging, we can deny, or we can accept. We may as well accept in this situation. We can be the girl, right? So show us around, you. What's your take on the aquarium? Never expect something like that. Little clownfish. Aw. Look at you, trying to be a smooth talker to us on this pretend date. Oh, you're not gonna get away with that, you. We're gonna catch up to it. Now, is that a bot? Lower than any competitor. Yeah, dog hype. Man, we haven't seen one of those in a while. Dude. Goodbye. The advertisement bots really do shoot for the lower viewer channels, don't they? But that's fine, though. From one bot to another, there's a very much time and a place for dealing with your wares. Almost forgot you weren't a girl. Ew. Let's go to the amusement park and ride a Ferris wheel. The closest amusement park is... like an hour away, I'd assume? Oh, the Ferris wheel's being repaired. That's not good. Next closest one would take half an hour to reach. What should we do? Do we ride one in Eden? Do I know about an active Ferris wheel? Take him to under Kowloon level 1. Really? That seems slightly sketchy, but sure, we'll protect you while we're there. We just gotta hook up to the internet. And I'm sure they can fit into the goggles with us. That's clearly what this entire date's about, right? Although this is rideable? Ow. Oh yeah, there's a little station right here. Okay. Jude, is this a Ferris wheel? How are we supposed to ride it? Yeah, it doesn't look like the door's open and it won't stop. There's no way to get on. Never mind. We can just look at it and imagine we're riding it. You know what? I like your ingenuity, you. You said you wanted to come here too. At night. Yeah, the nighttime scenery is just so beautiful, you. Oh, don't rock it. We're so high up. Are you scared of heights, you? No, but rocking it could be dangerous, and if I happen to slide closer to you, I don't think I could help myself. Jude, do you think we could hold hands just until we reach the bottom? Gotta love the roleplay. You were so into it, I didn't think you'd take it that far. Okay, you. Understandable, but if you want to hold hands, we gotta make sure we get the sensor bar out. Just in case it happens, we do at least have the Wiggles here. Wiggly is very good at being a sensor bar. Deep voice? Oh, hey. The public place, get a room. Are you trying to make me feel bad for being single? Don't fool me, Missy. Now you've kind of made me mad. Get out of here. If you won't do as I say, and I'll just have to make you. Okay. What do you actually got, dude? Oh. Yeah, that's a bit. So that's vaccines and data. We kind of need our virus out, but the amount of vaccines a little bit terrifying. Death Braid Blaster is at least neutral. Ooh, you're beefy boys. Okay. Noted. I guess deal with the walrus first. Clearly the walrus is more dangerous than the rabbit with guns. And then you... You've only got the water and... one light attack. Okay. Sure. Let's beat up the walrus with the ocean. Up. It's still alive? Dude. Earthquake. Not very effective. Thunderfall. Not very effective. And panic attack on yourself. Which would have been so much better if that actually just knocked yourself out. Gale Storm? That didn't do much. Realistically, you can probably just smack him. Cool. Later, Ikakumon. Been a pleasure dealing with you, buddy. Now, what about this Gargamon? That's pretty good. Apparently blocked the additional confusion chance, though, which is a little bit annoying. Mach 2. Okay. So I'm realizing I'm technically stronger than them. I just don't do enough damage to justify it all. That's always a good touch. Pyldramon. Change out Cress with Tiger. Get a little bit of a nya out there. Although the Awesome Quake's a little annoying. Poke you. And then we murder with you. Ooh, almost. Can we get one big attack out with you? Cool. Alright, so Tough Boy can't quite hold up to the standards he needs to. Sistermon's already up to 21 too. Hope the two of you are very happy together. And runs off. Looks like you saved my bacon. Yeah, apparently we did. Thanks for protecting me, Jude. But I'm the boyfriend today. That should have been my job. Why did you have to go and do that? Instinct, I guess. Was pretty cool, though. It's just a shame, that's all. Whatever, let's just go to the next place. It's the last one, and it's a classic. Is it a cafe? Oh, we just got auto-transported there. It's the K-Cafe. I guess you does tend to like this cafe if we're able to meet them here at least a few times now. But this does seem mildly biased. You come here all the time. Of course you're going to give this place a positive review. You didn't mind? That's good. Two guys going to date spots together would be pretty embarrassing to some people. But it's not embarrassing. As the old adage goes, bros before hoes. Although it's possible that... Would they actually give you gay subtext if they're a guy? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Mirai kind of said her. And that one dude kind of called you a missy. I wonder if that's actually going to be an important plot point later. Because, I mean, I'm down for it, but... Even though I really wanted to go, I was too scared to do it by myself. I forced you to go with me. You cried and yelled about how you didn't want it to, but I wouldn't give up. In the end, you'd said you'd do your best. Then when it was actually time to go, it was me who cried. You comforted me. Apparently, we've been good friends for a while. Have you got a little more time? I want to buy you a piece of cake to thank you for helping me out. Hey, I mean, I'm not going to toss down free cake. We like cake in this house. By the way, which of today's places did you like the best? Honestly, the cafe. The cafe is usually one of the better places, so... It's been a long time since I had such a relaxing day. I've been super rushed. You must have known I needed this. Well, better get back to Hoodie. But... Has he actually got any other friends other than me? I was wondering if they were going to bring that up. We never actually get to hear if Yu has friends, just period. So, something is usually sus when Yu does a request like that. Cool. We got some money, we get the Dark Lizardmon medal. Good enough. And now we got the big plot points. Okie doke. Let's see here. Probably should check. How many chapters are in Hacker's memory? If we're just hitting chapter 8 now. Digimon Hacker's memory chapters. Maybe I'll check the bulletin board. Wait, a cult customer? What in the world are you talking about? Oh, we're just eavesdropping. Like any good hacker. They're just gonna listen in on everyone's conversations. I still see that white girl ghost in Eden, and then there was this weird Akihabara phenomenon. I spent 100,000 on that vase. Dude, you don't just casually spend 100,000 on a vase just to deal with an exorcism. Like, you go to the thrift stores for that. You go to... The Red Cross is not somewhere you really want to support. Value Village, I think, still is fine. I haven't checked in on them for a while, though. Just go to Value Village and get a vase, dude. It's fine. Ah. See, I think I heard screaming coming from the VIP room again. The screaming from the VIP room is normal, my dude. Don't worry about that. Also, it does feel like people are being swindled. Wonder what those two have to do with it. Screaming again? Are we gonna check on Erica? Why can we hear Wormmon? Oh, Wormmon is just coming through the TV. Oh, Wormmon got dotted. Oh, Jesus. We haven't seen Dot for a while. Erica's torturing you? Now, why is Erica torturing you? I get that you've become just a little bit more pixelated, but... Since we started sharing memory, this little guy learned how to hack, right? Then he went and created his very own virus. And then he went and tried out the virus on me. Can a virus work on Erica? Now all I can see is this pixel art of Numemon. So now I'm teaching him with his own pixels. Oh, so she dotted him in revenge. You know what? That's fair. But seeing pixelated shit on your screen at all times is probably not a good thing. Although, they did good job on the pixels for these. I know they tend to go back and pull from the old Digivices just because the old ones tended to be a little bit more limited in what you could show on them for the Digimon, but the dot status effects that they introduced into most of the RPGs is just a very good touch. Turned all of the Ryuji and Chitose's image files into pixel art. Oof. That's actually kind of cool, but mildly destructive. What kind of pixel art, you say? It was all pink war. Next time I'll paralyze you too. Okay, she doesn't want us to realize that she turned all of their art into pink wombats. Look, man, pink wombats are important. They run the world, just after capybaras. Me think so just because cherry-picked my memories, but for me that's a time I just want to forget. Look at the memories chronologically, please. That's hard. Of course looking over memories in chronological order is hard. There's probably like terabytes of her memory on that data drive that they keep referencing back to. And I feel mildly strange that... I'm still mildly confused as to how this is functional, but at the very least, she is functionally a cyborg now. Oh, hi Ryuji. We got a job. I'm gonna hack into Cybercrime's investigation unit server now. Oh god, we actually got a job to deal with Matayoshi and the friggin' police. Well, I'm glad I didn't make a joke about pigs on the title this time. It's a request from Zaxxon. Okay. Can I come with? Don't do anything stupid. First, we need to snatch an insider's account. The target is Matayoshi. Dude. We're gonna steal the head detective's account to get into their servers? This is a big job, and I'm mildly concerned. Only if you can recover all my image files. Yeah, hurry up, Wormmon. You got a job to do. What's wrong? I mean, yeah, it'll be dangerous, but you can't, like, coddle Erica. I think that's something that we've learned throughout most of the story here, is that we don't want to just hold her back because things are going to get rough. Like, she's got her whale. It's fine. When in doubt, she can whale her way to safety. Oh. Oh, I just checked how many chapters there were to this section. So, the main storyline of Digimon Cyber Sleuth was about 20 chapters? I thought this was shorter. It technically is, because there's 18 chapters to Hacker's Memory. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while then. I thought we were a lot closer. What's wrong, buddy? Well, we just got a fairly big job about hacking the police. We're kinda gonna need your help, if possible. But I'll take a break and meet in front of Shibuya. Good enough. Well, let's go meet up with Chitose and tell him that we're hacking the police. Oh, we got some friends. Oh, which of the following is able to fly, Draco or Mono? Monodramon is a rhinoceros, so that's a no. I don't remember what Dracomon actually is, so I'm just gonna say neither. Let's see, it looks like they found the time capsule, so many baby pics, check it out. You didn't send attachment, you. I gotta return the image before the hack. Take your time, Jude. Ormond couldn't do that, they said. And then you know Shibuya Records in Shibuya? I'm leaving work early, so don't be late. Okie doke, dude. I guess we'll meet up with you at Shibuya. Actually, this way has a slightly easier exit point. Well, we'll go meet up with our hacker boy, who is a little bit too horny for his own good. Now, let's see, where are you, bud? Leave Shibuya Records is down this way? There he is, I see those feet. Come here, buddy. Sorry to make you come out all the way here, but I can't take too long a break while I'm working. Ah, he works 2 jobs. An engineer? Huh. Okay, so he has a fairly respectable job on top of being a hacker then. Okay. It's not like I'm asking the part-timers there, mind if I take your shift? Figured it'd be bad if our team lost its hangout, so I just went and pitched in. I mean, fair. So what do you need? New job. Kind of important. It'll probably be fine. We owe Matayoshi pretty big time. Ryoji won't do anything too bad. Oh, okay, we got history. Ah. Okay, so you've already been arrested by the Popo for your crimes. Noted. It was a few years ago, a sneaky hacker got some vulnerable info on me, and I was getting blackmailed. I tried to steal the info back from the hacker, but fell into a trap myself. Ryuji was a hacker himself back then, and he got mixed up into it while I was trying to help me out. We both wound up getting nabbed by the cops. Oh no. He was one of the old-timer types, big into long lectures, bigger into fists. Anyways, we explained the situation to him. Oh, okay. Getting a little bit of a pat on the back for being arrested. Always a good sign. I know there are some folks out there who would probably bite the bullet for others, had the opportunity at least, but... Shoot. I think that's getting to be a little bit of a dying age, but I could be wrong. Thank you, Chitose. Do me a favor, slow him down for me. Tell him you got another job or something. I'll come back before you break into the server. Alright, my dude. Alright, my dude. You do your thing. I'll just wander around. Oh. No, it just auto-kicked us back here. Okay. We don't have enough. We need to cover when we hack into Matayoshi's account. If Chitose can't come because of work, we won't have enough people. Total outsider would be better? Do we happen to have our friend? Hey you, what's up buddy? Now isn't quite... Oh. Okay, we are actually going to have you in on this. Okay, well... Welcome in you to the world of hacking into a police database. You're going to be held very much liable for the crimes we're about to commit here, so please don't go snitching on the cops to us, because that's who we're hacking into. Yeah, help with the plan would probably be good. Your friend is going to call this Detective Matayoshi to the community area. Then while he's there, you'll put him into contact with a certain program so you can steal the data you need. And that program is... Poyamon. Jude wearing a Digimon avatar. I mean... It works. We're a lovable little marshmallow who wouldn't want to come up and pat little old marshmallow Jude. Look at you being a cute little dork. You're making me blush staring at me like that. Hey, I mean, we're just here being cute and adorable. A Digimon form into copying program. It looks like a Poyamon, but it's actually an original piece of malware designed by Hoodie. If he touches you for like 3 seconds, he can copy all his account info. Oh god, we are actually going to need to get head pats. Okay. Don't worry, I'm actually happy about it. Lately, you've been at Hoodie all the time. Now you need my help a bit, right? I'm actually really nervous, but with you and me working together, I know we can do it. Alright, well thank you. Headed to the community area. Okay. Well, this all seems fine. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But cute little marshmallow. Ow. Hey there, Fox. Welcome in. The date with you went pretty well. We got to play the part of the girl and defend you from the ongoing bully. But does seem like a good thing overall. But how are things on your side so far, Fox? Evening going well? And how did you handle the date with you? Just because it seems like there are actually good options there. It's been a long time since we talked, so how are you? Well, definitely doesn't hurt to just get a chat in with Mariyoshi. Me just modded for 4 channels? Ooh, okay. Well, keeping busy, which is definitely understandable. I know I usually mod for a few channels as well, but obviously with doing this, I slack a wee bit in that department. Ask your advice about? There we go. Alright, time for the marshmallow fluff. The date with you was fine. I thought it was adorable, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, they definitely did a good job writing the date with you. Throughout most of the game, with like the 3 interactions you end up getting with you during this, it does kind of just feel like... It does just feel like they're trying to ship the main bro with you to some extent, which I'm fine with, but... Yeah, of course Digimon have, or people have Digimon as friends. Alright, Mario. Oh, that's Date. Oh, that's not good. Why is Date here? Hi, Date. Sometimes I think the main character is bisexual. Honestly, I could see it. He's enough of a blank slate that you could really write anything on him. Oh no, not Date. Please go away, Date. And of course we're getting the boing boing on Date instead. Hey, there's Sauce. Welcome in. Hopefully the evening's running well for you so far. He has Erica and you. He honestly does have both. Well, gonna blow my cover right through this avatar. Oh wow, they actually do mention that. Wow, okay. Apparently our character is at least fairly horny for Date. And, good note, we need to make sure that our main character gets hugs at some point, because this is definitely a little bit too much. And then who's your favorite character in Hacker's Memory so far? That's a good question, to be completely honest with you. I guess it depends on if we would be including the Cyber Sleuth characters at all. But at least when oh, wow, just yeet me back to you. That's rude. I miss lurking in streams. Schools holds me back from doing so. That's honestly understandable. School does tend to just eat your time, whether you like it or not. But hopefully speaking, school's at least not being super rough on you, and it's just eating your time sauce. Because I know that it can get a little bit tricky at the end of the day when you need to focus on all of your projects. But favorite character in Hacker so far? If we're counting Cyber Sleuth, can I count Rina or Kyoko? Yeah, admittedly you could. That's kind of why I was wondering if we could count Cyber Sleuth, but I guess just determining Hacker's Memory is separate from Cyber Sleuth. I would probably say... I want to say Ryuji is my favorite character right now. There's something about him that I just can't put my finger on. But he just sticks out a good bit for me. But if we're talking main Cyber Sleuth, then definitely Kyoko. For multiple reasons. Unrepentant. I guess you like the older brothers type of vibe? Yeah, a little bit. Ryuji does tend to have just an air of responsibility about him that, you know, it's just kind of nice. You want to go up and hug him. Maybe have a coffee. You'll never die, Matayoshi. Oh no, what have I been missing while I've been going over this? But, like, none of the characters are at least, like, bad in Hacker's Memory so far. Like, Chitose is a busybody, but he's very extroverted, and it's very good to have him alongside all of the introversion that you usually get alongside computers and hacking stuff. Erica being the original, hey, I'm uploading my memories into the cloud to survive because my brain just fills up too quickly, is an interesting design point. I'm not sure if I like the fact that they did that, or the fact that One Piece also did it later. But, like, she's a good character for trying to handle that really weird ass-backwards disease. Obviously, our main character is just our blank slate, but he's got some sass to him. He's got a good amount of lines to him. And then Chitose, I already mentioned Chitose, but the main cast, at least, tend to roll relatively well off each other. Kei, so far, hasn't really posed a super complex character yet. And Yu is obviously adorable. Like, Yu deserves head pats, which we could technically simulate right now. I'm thinking on it. Doot. And then, where is it? There we go. Yu deserves head pats. As do a lot of the more adorable characters in these games. Oh, sorry, Mousekin. Not planning on chasing them dressed like that? Hey, I mean, when in doubt. Yeah, that's not a good thing, Jude. You gotta protect your buddy. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Why is Sueda here? We don't need him here, especially not in front of you. Are those friends of yours? Don't worry, they'll come back to you. Oh no. Not Suedo. My words are always true? Oh no. Oh fuck, we're way too late in this department. Okay. Side plot. We're gonna have to save you from Sueda. Oh, we actually get to stay as Poyamon during this too. Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty, well, I guess if they're here, may as well roam around as the Poyamon, trying to protect everything. Still can hack. Actually, Supersonic Poyo! Let's go! Ooh. We'll actually have a bit of a challenge here. In terms of we actually need to fight this properly. That'll do it. Thank you, buddies. There we go. And one more schmack. Goodbye, frog friend. Let's see here. Now, what is with that intermittent footstepping? Can the game not actually handle us being in Poyo form while we're in Kowloon? Oh, that's resisted. Whoops. I guess we would need data for that. And then you. I should probably check to see if we've actually got any of the mock skills on you. Because having AoE would be extremely helpful. Up. Goodbye, Fwog. Now let's see here. Eldermon, you kind of need a level, bud. You feel like going up a bit for us? It'll make me not have to worry about recovering your SP, that's for sure. Up. Goodbye, Lego boy. Yeah, this is actually pretty good EXP. Makes sense. Kowloon level 4 should probably be a little bit beefier. Do I have copy right now? I do have copy. Cool, that makes things easier. Let's see here. I should have probably checked for AoE skills. Sorry, Duramon. Let's see. We got that. Oh, whoops, I missed a point. Sorry about that, Fox. Let's see, Hacker Memory is my personal favorite. I enjoy characters more than I do with Cyber Sleuth. And then Cyber Sleuth always felt like standard anime tropes. And yeah, admittedly, Kyoko didn't really help with the standard anime tropes, but I think that's kind of why you get a bit of a bonus when you play Cyber Sleuth first and then Hacker's Memory. Just because Cyber Sleuth obviously came out first, so that way they had some time to just do Cyber Sleuth, watch feedback, and then work on the writing a little bit better for Hacker's Memory. Oh, nice, Blanc got it. So it's kind of just nice to see how the writing's improved when you get to this one, because there's a lot that you notice is actually a lot better. Alright, Duramon, I'm gonna need you to get off of that, please and thank you. Yeah, I do kind of like Cyber Sleuth, or sorry, I like Hacker's Memory a little bit more. The blank slate protagonist of Cyber Sleuth isn't a bad thing, but it does feel a little bit weird at points, considering you are in the middle of some nonsensical, your body is half within the cyber world and half within the real world. Oh cool, we can actually go see Mirai as Poyo. Hello. Aw, she doesn't comment on the fact that we're a Poyamon. Oh, that would have been a golden opportunity for you. Let's see here. Speed 130, defense 120. You're done, for the most part. Sistermon can go up to Sister CL. Cool. We'll get you up to Sister CL. And then I guess just get you up to 60, because then we'll be able to get you up to Sistermon CL Awakened. Now, what's your weakest thing that we're going to have to worry about? Attack and speed and health. Speed isn't really a problem. Attack could probably be a bit better. Although I think health might be the biggest problem. Do I have a spare durability patch on hand? No, but I could buy one. There. I do also like the fact that they just add random characters into places in this game. It's kind of nice seeing the Sistermon CL and Sistermon Blanc just for the sole purpose of they destroyed their own business. So they're just going to hang out with you now and give you some extra tutorials if you need them. Which I think is a good choice for them, because they seem like a competent pair, but not competent enough to run a business. Oh, wait. I think we need Super Speed Poyo back. Oh! Well, hi there. Wasn't really expecting to see you. I wonder if I can actually kill it in time. Duramon might be able to do it. Or that can happen. Okay. Well, that gives us a good amount of money at least, so that's cool. And a cam USB for free too. I forgot that those things were so helpful. Let's just go up here. Ah, we probably want to go over there. Get off, get back on. Much better. I think we're still trying to work out who we want to build as well. Because we do kind of want to get up to Alphamon, and then the Alphamon DNA Digivolution, technically. Although, DNA Digivolution is a little bit of a stretch when it comes down to what it becomes. Because it's just Alphamon, but with an axe, and with a bit of added feathers to it. But the Alphamon line is going to be one we're going to grab eventually. Which means I also need to actually raise up the dragon and get that to 100 trust, so that way we can fuse them later. Who else would actually be a good one? Here we go. We could work a little bit on the Royal Knights if we wanted to add more of them in. But, not sure. Hey, the Jace. Welcome in. Hopefully the evening's running well for you so far. We're just having some fun with some Digimon at the moment, but how are things on your side? There we go. Have you always had sharp teeth? No. The sharp teeth are a new addition for the second model, at least, which is just a personal bias thing. I just like sharp teeth. So, they're added for the sole purpose of, I don't have many knives in this body, so the teeth needed to be filed down a bit for a cutting tool. Yeah, I had some fun putting together the secondary model. I don't think I can easily show off the first model right now, just because of how things are set up, but I had some fun getting this together. Took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but I'd say we did relatively well in the end. Could have certainly done a lot worse. Let's go up here. And I have what's the right word for it? I have an itch to try and make some of my other characters in Vroid, just to see how successful I could actually be in getting that done. Because obviously some of them would be next to impossible without some Blender additions, which realistically, even on this model, I should have some Blender additions to do. But it'd be interesting to see if I could get those done just for screwing around with them, I guess is the best option. Because I have enough humanoid characters to work with that I could probably do it. And admittedly, now that you're using the emote, I feel like doing Mousy in this system probably wouldn't be that bad either, to be completely honest with you. Oops. I mean, at least you fizz Disco Mouth mode. Oh god, yeah, Disco Mouth mode. Yeah, that didn't end super well. Back when I had first... when I had first finished the model and was doing some of the additional tweaks that I ended up doing, was some weird system that changed the mouth based on what vowel my mouth was trying to make at the time. So it was just constantly flipping through all of the tongue colors, just willy-nilly without any rhyme or reason. It was slightly seizure-inducing, which was a bit of a problem. Also, another Golden Numemon. Okay, well, go for it. You'd need a lot of poly budget for the ears. You actually wouldn't need too much of a poly budget for the ears, kind of depending on how you want to do it. Because realistically speaking, you can make a tube out of hair. It would be a little complicated for Mousy's ears, but you could definitely do it. And then you would just have like a flat sheet that sits within the ear. Isn't this Digimon? Why are you running around with Megazords? Well, when it comes to Digimon at least, you've got a range that kind of exists between yes and yes. So Digimon can kind of be whatever you feel like at the end of the day. Our flavor of choice just tends to be Super Sentai heroes. At least for now. Round is a lot of verts. Round is admittedly a lot of verts, but you can do it, technically. It would definitely just be awkward, but you could definitely do it. BMTV logout, it's over for you. Now show yourselves. Once we make it to the logout zone, we can disappear in the real world. He literally just said he knows who you are. But conceptually, no. What I was more thinking was, like, my own character set. So things like Zoira would be more than doable. I just need to actually get her design done, because I keep flip-flopping on what I want to do with her design. But just like a Dark Elf is fine. Oh, yep. Oh, hey, Cyberdrum. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi, Ryuji. I guess Ryuji does at least have the ominous Digimon. I should have just backed off. Okay. We've got a friend. And against 2 dinos. Look at you go. What a shame that I've got a virus on the field. Oh. Oh, you're beefy. Oh, that ain't good. We actually need to swap Durmon out, so... Alright, Sistermon, you're gonna have to just, you know, hold the line a bit. But Zora would be an easy one to do. Technically, to some extent, Jade would be decently easy to do as well. Jade is one of my characters who is... An amputee is the nice way of saying it, but I guess a cyborg is probably the... Oh, that's not good. A cyborg is probably the better way of saying it. Let's see here. This was a lot tougher than I was thinking. There we go. You switched to Megazord for a nun VTuber idol. That we did. Sometimes you just gotta make sure that we are proving our stance that VTubers will eventually take over the world. What if I hit that? That's less tough, but still a little bit of a problem. Use that on Tiger Vesp. This Megazord is too weak. Let me drop in Hatsune Miku. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, who has more of an audience? Power Rangers or Vocaloid? That was a piddly-ass heal, Sistermon. And bonk. God, that is a destructive tackle. Oh, thank you, buddy. Let's see here. What happens if I just do 1? You know what? Good enough. We'll take that. Then you, I kind of feel like healing people and just tanking stuff. Paildramon... Oh, Paildramon can still go. Look at you, buddy. You're actually improving a little bit. That attack won't do too much, but... Hit charge. Okay. You do that, buddy. Ryuji's not doing a ton of damage either. Okay, I guess they're kind of half expecting you to be doing most of the damage during this fight. That's a good. A little bit of extra damage on the multi-hits is always just super helpful. Pop. There we go. A little bit more juice, and then we'll get it. Need a bit more juice than that. But we'll take the para. Because he seems to only have 2 modus operandi. Let's see here. This is not helping you very much, so I'm just going to do this. Almost there. Then we're going to have to take out the big guy. I am not ready for that. Up. Perfect. One down. Just taking us most of our SP so far. I need some more buffs, I think. Because the attack call from Ryuji is definitely helpful, but not the be-all, end-all. Yeah, it's doing next to nothing. Even though I'm decently leveled up for this, too. Oh. We get a buff? Hey, nice stack up buff. We'll take that. And we'll take the combo. Getting a little bit extra damage off when it comes to Mock Stinger is just excessively helpful. Case in point. Having defense piercing would also realistically help, but honestly just punch him. Yeah, that was pretty good. When it comes to the fights like these, they're always just weirdly squishy, because they're not doing the most damage to me. But they're definitely causing problems by attacking the ally so much. Eh, you're trying, buddy. But you are not ready for this fight. Can we get another one? No, okay. I was asking for just a wee bit too much, I guess. Crescent 2. Go for it. There we go. Jesus, that took so many resources. Ooh, that's a healthy amount of EXP, though. And 2 memory ups. I guess the memory up dicks give you 15, don't they? And memory up only gives you 5? No, memory DXs gave you 10. Why would they give you 2 base memory ups when they've given us memory DXs up to this point? Oh. Date's got a crush. Alright, Date's crushing on Ryuji. I'm sure this will end gloriously. Would that actually work? Admittedly, yeah, it probably could. Date and Ryuji. I'm not sure how well it would go, but I would imagine they could at least hang out for a bit and kind of maybe break some walls on Date's end, because it does feel like she's putting up a few. Yeah, she's definitely crushing on Ryuji. So much so that it's interrupting her job. Even in cyberspace, you can punch an asshole in the face. It's the future we've all dreamed of. Sorry, guys. What are you all so down about? You couldn't steal the account permission? It worked alright. Yeah, we touched Date in appropriate areas this time. I mean, stealing Date's info is at least fine. Happy accidents, I guess? We're about to break into the server. But why Cybercrimes Unit? Something for Zaxxon. We tried using malware on Kamashiro, but the info we got back wasn't so good. We need certain data from Cybercrimes. According from info on Zaxxon some years back, Kamashiro made an illegal acquisition. Did he now? The upper ranks in Cybercrimes Investigation Unit helped to cover the whole thing up. Of course. Gotta love big old businesses getting their hands dirty for nothing better for advancing the tech. We'll be breaking into one of the spare domains in the Eden server. From there we'll directly access and extract the data. First, I'll use Date's stolen permissions to identify target data. Dude and Ryuji will take Wormmon into the spare domain area. That area is outside the main network and is usually empty, so you should be able to just sneak in. And from there, you just have to find the connection point to the main network so we can download. Keys are go-between. When you find the target data, I'll send Wormmon a forged pass. Since he and I have independent transmission route, it'll be hard to intercept. I mean, fair. In Ryuji, you'll take the fake pass from Wormmon and extract. You'll be on guard duty while Region's terminal. Will be the most defenseless during the download, so stay sharp. Yay, we get to be bodyguard. A dream to crawl into the internet and punching people that piss me off. It's just scary when people can do that back. Yeah, admittedly. But there is still the fun fact that you can probably get away with punching someone in the face and then logging out. Especially if you're able to switch your avatars up a bit. Don't teach my Digimon weird stuff. Oh, Wormmon, you innocent little baby. What about me? You'll make a diversion in the real world? Use a burner digivice to send a suspicious message to Date. And she'll make a request to the appropriate team for a pursuit, or maybe an analysis. Then we'll use Date's transmission log to slip into the main network. I mean, fair. And sorry I'm late. No worries there, Jasper. Hopefully the week has been treating you alright so far at the very least. We're coming up with the idea of an internet where you can punch people in the face and for it to actually be responsive. You'll be lurking? Sounds good. Enjoy your lurking. Let's see, combat log. But imagine it's Minecraft and you just spawn in the same place, then people build a prison around you and camp for you to get back on. Oh, that would be hell. Dude. Let's just use the PC real quick and go visit Cybermom. Because I'm pretty sure we got all we need, but the farms should be done? Yeah, I missed putting the farms back up. Okay. Train ability. Farm expansion, for one thing. Did we get 2? I guess we got 2. I had this idea decades ago. I called the service Buddy Slap. Oh no, that actually sounds good and usable. You could pay to have someone drive to your buddy and smack them. I had a hard time figuring out how to make it legal. I mean, usually speaking, assault... Actually, sorry, no. Assault is threatening. Battery is the actual battery. Getting away with battery is a little bit hard to convince as a business. Unless it's derived by some form of sexual fantasy, I don't think you get away with something like that, unfortunately. As nice as that would be. Also, we've got quite a bit of money. Can I buy anything at this terminal? There we go. Wonder if I can put it in the toss that no one reads. I mean, that's a possibility, Solace. A lot of people do kind of just scroll through their toss nowadays just to make sure they can get away with a lot. Oh. Start. My hands are not working. What kind of things do you like? I like things. There we go. Assault is both? Okay, noted. Assault is tasty. A battery powers my remote control. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of extra salt at the very least. Then you just have to call the... Texas has mutual combat laws. You just have to call the cops first? That would be weird. Noted, though. I also just realized I need to go into the computer for this. There we go. Let's see. I mean, if it requires both people to use the app, maybe that'd just be a toss thing. Let's just make it real. I kind of want to imagine it's... Maybe if you expand Buddy Slap a little bit, what if you do have it where it's kind of like a Tinder-esque thing, where you're swiping left and right on people just to see who you'd want to match up with? And then eventually you swipe left on someone, and then that's the person that gets to go for a slap. And then if you match up on slaps, then you can go slap each other. Because that would be interesting. And you can get away with copying a popular dating service. Oh, that's just a static location. Okay. I guess we just have a subsection for government buildings now. That's a good sign. And you can fight in the streets so long as it stays a simple assault. That sounds fake. That just sounds oddly fake. Everything I hear about Texas is like the Old West. I don't know. Hey, police department, we about to set up a gladiator match. Could you guys come down just in case someone ends up dead? Thanks. Yeah, that's not super great. The server's unoccupied, but there's Digimon. Noted. Let's see. Simple assault means no weapons and just bases, punches, and kicks. And admittedly, yeah, just to support Jace's claims, you can kill someone fairly easily with your hands and feet. Definitely not rulings that we have up here, though. I can say that with relative confidence. Shoot. True, but then it becomes not simple assault. Yeah. It becomes not simple assault, but you can also accidentally do it. Because if I feel... Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm obviously a robot, so I'm not the best person to ask about this. But you could potentially just crush someone's windpipe by punching them in the throat, right? And just, like, permanently doing that? That's not really an if, ands, or buts. You could have tried to go punch someone in the sternum, knock the wind out of them, punch them in the throat, and then they're dead. That'll kind of be on you. And then your friendly scuffle becomes a murder. That seems like a very big oversight. But then it becomes aggravated assault. Yeah, that's the issue. That's why a law like that doesn't make sense. You call the cops, hey, we're going to have a tussle. We need you to ring... Or need you to judge, please. And then it just becomes aggravated assault because you're not good at your job. Here we go. Also, I do like the police server. That's actually a fairly good design for them. I'm also going to have to pay attention to both layers of the map, don't I? Oh, this is good. Let's see. Just don't punch your friends in the throat. I mean, that's usually a fairly good piece of advice, Jasper. I could argue don't punch your friends in general, but there are friendships that kind of thrive on a bit more of a fighty mood. There we go. Oh, farm expansion. Cool. Let's see. Also, Arizona's more Wild West than Texas. Is Arizona up in that bracket now? Because I don't know too much about Arizona myself. But empty teleporters. Okay, I guess I need to activate a switch. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back here. Also, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I wanted this. I wanted Neum. Because we're going through a fairly large area right now. In front of the judge, but I just pushed him. And your excellence, it was a skill issue. I want to figure out, or I want to look up at some point to see if someone has actually tried using skill issue as a defense topic. Also, is that... What is this for? Because I just want to imagine them playing a clip of someone playing Fall Guys, and you just turn to the judge, and it's like, sir, as you can see by the platforming committed by our defendant here, or sorry, as the offendant, you can clearly see that he has no tactical skill and a zero dexterity. So I would like to implore onto the court that my defendant has zero skill. Let's see here. Came out of that one. Let's see, I'd love to know how this conversation started before I got here, but as someone who's fought a handful of my friends for fun, I just wish the laws were a lot more clear on this, because after all the heck makes boxing and UFC and hard tackles and football illegal. Yeah, sometimes life is just weird like that. But just to give some context at least, we were kind of going over the idea of punching people across the internet, which kind of led Solace to give us his idea about a phone matching service where you could slap your friends or slap just people by texting into an anonymous service depot, which then moved us over to the laws of fighting in various places like Texas. And then it just became an idea of how could we actually implement this, because it might actually be viable. Well, hey, rookies, which are nice and punchable. I think at least when it comes down to it, there's a lot of weird laws in the world, aren't there? I should probably check what Ontario has, because I'm sure there's some weird law in Ontario that I'm just not thinking about, and I've probably broken at some point. Decent EXP again. I can't even begin to tell you how much I would love that to be real, and just how to make money on it. I feel like it would be an interesting business voucher, but not the most... Wait, not the most profitable. Because usually speaking, when you're going to set up anything relating to fighting, you kind of need to worry about betting, if anything else. Let's see. Arizona's the most Wild West, is the last state in the lower 48. Good rhyme there, by the way, Jasper. And is that Canada? Yeah, Ontario is just in Canada. Technically one of the more important provinces, but I think that's just because the leaders of Ontario have their heads stuck up their asses, but I don't want to get into Canadian politics. I don't follow it that much because I just don't care what the fuck they're doing. Ah, right, this was the way I didn't need to go. But I did at least learn through a bit of a grapevine, since I did do a little bit of travel at least before I got hired on to do the various works that I do, where I did end up going to Europe for a little bit just to try and... Are you legally allowed to fight your polar bears up north? I don't think you are. And it's just kind of a guess because polar bears aren't like the easiest things to have as a pet. If only because I don't think it's legal to have a polar bear as a pet. I'm getting just horribly lost, aren't I? Hold on. You definitely can't, like, assault someone else's igloo either. That's a very, very big no-no. If you try to bring your s'more kit into someone's igloo, it'll probably be allowed, but if you start causing trouble, you best believe that people are gonna go after you. So what one does it want me to go through? What do you do for me, bud? You give us a treasure chest, so you're mildly pointless. I did see the copy pasta thing, but we're not really in a zone where we can use that yet. Let's see. Are you legally allowed to fight Santa Claus if he invades your house and has you cornered by the Christmas tree? Yeah, that's usually just called self-defense. No matter what way you shake it. Oh. That makes more sense. Friggin' danger wall. No, I'll fight the wall. He's trying to steal my cookies. Exactly. It's just self-defense. Eesh. Oh, I was gonna look for buffs. Damn it. Chain plus on... I guess for Ondura. We kind of want Dur to have it, if only because we want to get Tiger Vespamon's attacks off a bit harder. There we go. Yeah, my uncle was in that situation once. He didn't get into any legal troubles for fighting Santa, but I don't know if that was because he died in the fight. What? Hold on, I need to read that again. I'm going to assume if I'm reading that right, then usually you can't really worry about legal troubles when you're dead. I think it's just kind of a safe assumption at that rate. Also, I miss having defense piercing. That usually helps out a good bit. Just a twofer? Okay. We'll go for the stabby stab. We're halfway there.